Welcome to Deeply Disturbing Things.
Chitchat, Chitchat.
I'm Macie.
And I'm Naomi.
And hey, how's it going?
It's going well. How about you?
Good. I just secured my subscription to Showtime so I can watch the show.
You're in.
I just did it.
Awesome.
Yes. I thought I actually had it, but it probably expired because it was part of like some deal that I had at some point.
Yeah, I did the free 30-day thing.
Yeah. Yep. So I'll cancel it by actually probably right after I finish watching it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited
tomorrow
too.
we have an outing if it doesn't rain.
I know. I'm excited for the outing. It's kind of gucky outside, but we'll see.
It's raining today. I looked tomorrow. It's supposed to be like just cloudy, but we'll see. Spokane weather is often unpredictable.
Yeah, it typically doesn't rain so much, so we'll see. Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's a very disturbing place in Spokane. Disturbing part of Spokane's history.
Yes, and we have a friend coming with us tomorrow.
We have possibly two friends coming.
Two? Who's the other?
Everybody wants to go.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and one of the friends has a metal detector, so if they can go, we might be able to find some evidence.
Ooh, that sounds super cool.
I don't want to reveal too much.
Yeah, don't give away too much. That's awesome. Do I know the other person?
Yeah, you know them both.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't get to know
Perla.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I met her in Lilac City Roller Girls a long time ago.
Awesome.
She had a career-ending injury that occurred at an after party.
Really? What happened? Maybe that's
some
her story someday.
Yeah, well, we can
So
tell that story.
So what's the name of the series? I'm gonna pull it up right now so I don't forget.
Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
All one word. Okay. So when we record our next podcast, we're going to be reviewing Yellow Jackets. So if you want to
watch it
and not have spoilers, watch it ahead of time.
Okay, I found it. And it is true. Showtime, free 30 days. Go watch it. Then you can cancel it.
Yeah, it's free. No commitment. You just have to remember to cancel it.
Yeah, that's why I'm just going to do it right after I watch the show. Call it good. I've got like 10 email addresses anyways. If I need to make another one, I can.
Good call.
Yes. I learned a trick. So Abu, my dog, has been he takes a pill now twice a day. It's kind of like doggy ibuprofen, and it's like liver flavored. And the first couple times, like he ate it, then I had to like hide it in something. And now he's at the point where like he will find it in anything he's eating and will spit it out even if I like hide it. And I got Greenies, the peanut butter pill pockets, and they're very specific instructions, but he's in this room, but it has worked. So you like the piece that's super important is the hand that you put the pill in with is not, you close it with the hand that's only touched the peanut butter. So the pill doesn't smell on your hand. And then it just smells like the peanut butter every time. And it's worked. It's worked every single time now, which is awesome. So that's the trick. You can't have your hand smell like the hand that held the pill.
You can't have your hand smell like the pill.
Yeah. I didn't know.
In Lusa's last year when she was on a bunch of pills, we had to go through every single trick because she would catch on.
It's very bright in here. Sorry, let me turn that down.
You loan me this book. Do you want to give me
the lowdown? Yeah. That book. I don't remember the title. Oh, Snowman, right?
The Snowman.
That's upside down. Oh. Joe Nesbo. The Snowman. Detective. Harry Hole series. Crime, detective. It's like a nice fast-paced detective engaging story.
And apparently now a major motion picture.
Apparently, I've never seen it actually, so I don't know about that part.
Well, cool. I will not read it in the bath.
No, you can have that. It's okay.
Oh, you don't want it back?
If you have it back in good condition, I'll take it. If not, I will part with it.
Okay.
I'm donating a bunch of books that I don't read anymore, that I have read, or ones that I've had for like 10 years. And I just need to like, they're ones that like I've heard people recommend, like was it like the elephant something,
Water for Elephants.
water for elephant, yeah, water for elephants.
That was a good book.
One. See, and like someone recommended to me and I bought it because someone told me to, and I haven't touched it, and I've owned it for years, and I feel this aversion to reading it because someone else told me to.
Oh, it is good. I read it.
It's in my donate bag. I don't know why.
Just share the love.
Psychological barriers. So yes, they're going back out into the world. So if you get joy out of that book in the bath, go for it. I've already read it. I need to emotionally part ways.
Yeah, I love giving books away to people because I can't
this
keep
is new
every
for
book
me.
I read, or else my whole house would be
full of books.
Wouldn't be able to walk.
That is my house.
Yeah, so I have to, let them be free.
Yeah, I know. But the hard part for me, the Dean Koontz collection has not made it into the box yet. And that takes up like 3 solid rows on my bookshelf. And that's the hard part because it takes up so much space. And I've read them all, but it feels like it was like this big thing I accomplished.
Well, I have books. I mean, I keep favorite books.
You know, it's just a lot of them. Stupid.
I still have my Harry Potter collection.
I have those too.
I mean, they are good stories.
They are good stories. And I have a lot of fond memories of, we're not talking about She Who Must Not Be Named, but when I was growing up, I just have memories of my dad and I sitting up at the top of the driveway waiting for the school bus, and like he would be reading me Harry Potter. And so I have like a good association just with the memories of it. So like the book itself, I feel like holds memories, not even necessarily I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I struggle with this a lot of the time, is knowing if I should separate the performance from the performer or not, or if it's
hard. It's hard. And I feel like in some ways I will, like if there's anything that directly would somehow profit to the author, if I don't agree with something that's they're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know how book that I purchased when I was, a child and saved up for and read is benefiting her in any way at this juncture.
Yeah, but they do have a stain, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's kind of like now I have to like hide you. Like now you're down on the bookshelf next to that book that I really found interesting about the Third Reich, which is not a book I want just like visible on my bookshelf. It's just like really interesting when I first like was learning about like Hitler and Nazis. And I was like, oh, this is really fascinating. This is like horrible. But when I was reading that book, I couldn't have it on the shelf. Like that's not something public you want a swastika on the end, because
you didn't want it to be your coffee table book.
No, and like I think it's good to learn about those things, but it's definitely something that you want to cycle out eventually to not have just sitting there. And now Harry Potter is in that category.
Harry Potter and swastikas. Who would have thunk it?
Right? I'm trying to think if there's any other hidden the Twilight series I read is it's probably also in the embarrassed hidden section of my bookshelf. I
was so into those books.
I really liked the books. And then the movies came out and then I was confused.
I thought that maybe Edward and I were dating. I wasn't sure, but I thought maybe we were.
Like maybe, yeah. I was like, I'm from the West Coast. He's from, look how pale I am. Maybe that's my life and I just didn't know it.
And then I went later, I think I switched to the other team.
Oh, Team Jacob.
Yeah
I know I said that really way too quick.
I was like, what's his name? Not Team Taylor.
Team Taylor. Hashtag Team Taylor. No, but those ones did make it into my donate bin. I don't see myself ever like rereading those ones. They were good, and I had like the hard copy.
They had their place in a
They had their
time.
place in time, but now, like, again, do I want people to walk in and see Twilight on my bookshelves? Probably not. They're gonna assume I thought I was dating Edward. So
Well, I did. I mean, I had to have alone time with those books.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was funny because I was my boyfriend I was dating at the time, I started the series that he was reading the books to me because I used to really like having him read to me. And then I like got too into it. I'm like, no, these are mine now. It's just my experience only.
I couldn't imagine
Like I'm reading them
having
to myself alone.
no. Like I could not imagine like having my dad read me those books. I need to have feelings happening.
And then I just, would get no sleep and just read it all night and then be a shit show at work the next day because I was reading
that's kind of
Twilight.
How I felt about so all of George R. R. Martin's books for Game of Thrones. So I read all those and they're hefty books. So I'm keeping those because I feel like I could reread those. They're pretty complicated. So I feel like reading them a second time, I would get another kind of perspective on it especially after seeing the films, being able to see like little discrepancies and stuff, I think would be interesting to do again.
Mm-hmm. I never finished the first one. I got it when I was on a train trip with my kids to California. I thought I would read that to them out loud. But
that's not a good book for that, honestly.
No, I discovered that. Like it started off okay, and then I would run into spots that I would just skip over because it was like way too sexual. And then I was just skipping so much that there was no story anymore, and then I had to just give it up.
The names are complicated. Like honestly, it wasn't until I hit the second book where I started like, oh yeah, that person. Oh yeah, that person. But it took like a solid book for me to get that established. I couldn't imagine in a couple chapters. You're just kind of lost hoping that you end somewhere that's okay.
I kept referring to the family tree quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I like to go and look at the maps a lot in the book.
Yeah, the maps, the family tree.
Okay. Oh, they're up there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I did that. So I used to go to clients' houses to help them like build skills that their counselors would do. This was back when Idaho did that. And in between clients, so like sometimes I was paid hourly. So it'd be like 3 hours between clients, but I'm in Idaho. So I would have my book there that I would just sit and like pull into a parking lot or a side street, and I'd sit and read George R. R. Martin for hours. Or Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut got in there a couple times too.
I mean, it's good to just have that book just on hand for when you need it, when you're waiting.
The console of my car. I always have this like mental idea that I'm going to be stranded somewhere at some time and really regret not having a book with me. Like technology could fail, batteries might not charge, or, and I will not have a form of entertainment. But a book
would be alone with your thoughts.
A book would solve that. We cannot have that.
We cannot.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to get started watching this tonight.
Yeah, get started. Take a couple notes.
Okay.
On
anything
each one,
in particular?
Like
I literally know nothing about the show. Anything in particular you want me to be like thinking about?
Well, here's how I envision this going down.
Okay, thank you.
Because there's 10 episodes in the season. So I figure I'll do like a quick recap of the episode, and then we can just share some thoughts we had about it, and then move on to the next episode. So any like thoughts, like
in each episode?
Yes, write down like a couple thoughts for each one.
Okay. Are these just any thoughts?
Your thoughts.
Just my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. The ambiguity of it all.
Do I need to clarify that some more?
It feels like grad school all over again.
It's just your thoughts. It could be about anything.
I know that's
harder. Of no consequence. It could be of great import.
Who knows though, really? So I will do just that. And boy, I can't wait. So I don't have to come up with a topic this week. Will this take
we're sharing whole time? Isn't this great?
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great.
Okay. Yeah, all you have to fucking do is watch the damn show and write down a couple thoughts from each episode. That's it.
I appreciate you swearing right now because I can tell that you really understand how big of an ass this is that you are asking me to do by how irritated you are that you have to ask me to do.
Well,
did that make sense?
On 150, you could suggest the thing that we review.
Hmm.
And it could be anything. It could be a show, a movie,
Okay.
whatever, a
All right.
book,
All right.
what have you.
What have you? Whatnots. All
And
right.
whatnots.
Oliver Whatnots.
Bye.